Hey, what's up guys, it's Alex. Today I'm going to be doing 10 laps of the Goliath in Forza Horizon 5. The Goliath is one of, if not the longest races in the entire game, so I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. Each lap takes about 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm expecting this to take me like 3 hours. But I'm going to go ahead and teleport there and we'll get started. Alright, so I'm going to enter the event. I'm going to do it solo. I'm not going to do it with any friends or anything. We're going to the Goliath, obviously. I think I'm going to use the car that I have on right now. This is my favorite car to drive whenever I'm actually trying to do a race. So I'm just going to stick with it for this one. I think this is going to be a pretty treacherous journey, but we'll see. I don't know. Okay, so right now my difficulty settings are all out of whack because I have been doing that glitch where you can get a bunch of skill points with that race that I uploaded yesterday. So I'm just going to reset it back to all of the normal things and put the driver tower on highly skilled. And that way I'll win, at least. I don't want to get through all of this and not win. I will say, though, I'm considering putting it on expert because I always win on highly skilled. So you know what? I think I am going to do expert. We'll just give myself a little bit of a challenge here. But the rest of the settings on default are good, so I'm going to keep those on, and then we're going to start the race. Okay, so I'm at the Goliath. I'm going to do it solo. I actually don't know how to make a blueprint that has 10 laps on the Goliath, so I'm going to figure out how to do that first. There we go. I found it. Okay, so I'm going to turn up the number of laps to 10. And we're gonna go ahead and do it. Driver tower difficulty, I'm gonna put it on expert just because then I don't have to worry about it when I get there. All right, we're gonna press publish. Definitely not gonna do a test drive because I don't want to test drive 10 laps. I want to do 10 laps. But we're gonna stay in this car because I really like to drive this car. It's enjoyable for me, and I want to drive a car that I like while I'm doing this because this is gonna take forever. I might even have to get up and take a break at some point during this and like go get food because it's like right before lunch. So we'll see how long this takes. I don't know. But hopefully you guys enjoy this. I would appreciate if you guys subscribe, like, drop a comment, any of that stuff. But we're off to the races and I'm going to be here for a hot minute. And if I ever do race my friends in the Goliath again, they are not going to be as good as I am at it because I'm going to get plenty of practice. All right, we're coming up on our first like actual bend of the race. Right here. There we go. First turn completed. All right. Only like probably 1,000 more. If you guys have ever done any extreme endurance races like this, just let me know in the comments and show me what you've done because I'm very curious. I know some guys have done races that can be upwards of 100 laps of this, which that's absolutely crazy. I think the most challenging part of this is just going to be the time, not really like the actual driving itself, because I can rewind. Like if I crash, rewinding is always an option because it's solo. So I'm not really worried about my actual driving. I'm just worried about like sitting here for 3 hours and not losing my mind. But I'm definitely going to pull up a podcast or something after I get, rolling a little bit, get started, take the turns a couple times, get used to everything. Because I haven't raced today. And it's a little early for me. Usually I'm waking up a little later. So we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna put my head down and we'll get to it, man. I'm not gonna quit. I'm glad that we haven't lost first place by like much at all. We're in 4th right now, but I can still see first, obviously, like right in front of me. If we had lost him already, that would bum me out because I do want to try and win. That is the goal here. We're about to pass 3rd already. So like, see, that's awesome. So we're going to make up some places over time and hopefully we can get first by the end of it. Oh, he's pushed me off the track, but I think I'm going to be able to stay in first. Yep. All right, we've taken first. I'm just going to try and maintain this lead now from now on. I don't think I'm going to, try and do any crazy stuff. I'm going to do very calm driving and just make sure he stays behind me. That's it. So about a minute later, and I've kept the lead. We've made some more distance on him, and I'm actually enjoying this race. I mean, I always like the Goliath. It's my favorite race in the entire game, even though it's kind of lengthy. It really fits my driving style, where it's all on the roads, nice curvy roads. There's a couple of straightaways where if you have a nice car, you can pull. I really like it. It's a great race, in my opinion. But sometimes it can be a little long, obviously. Some people may not like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this first lap done, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with it. And that's lap 1 completely finished. Okay, so first of all, the time, a lot shorter than I thought. I thought it was about 17 minutes was my guess. I said 15 to 20. I thought it was like 17. 13 minutes is really not as bad as I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty nice. That's going to cut off a lot of time. I mean, I was thinking 4 minutes times 10. That was going to be 40 minutes extra of just driving. So I'm actually not mad at that at all. But overall, pretty smooth driving. I actually haven't had to rewind yet. I haven't crashed in any major way. I went off the road like one time and I think I was talking. So you guys have already seen that part. But beyond that, man, it's been smooth sailing. The car feels really good. The route feels really good. It's not that bad of a distance because, I mean, like I said earlier, I turned some YouTube on just watching Jev while I do this and enjoying my day. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I'm not going to lie. So hopefully when we get done with this, we'll have some like cool rewards, wheel spins, credits, stuff like that, XP. I know I remember seeing a guy who did this. I think it was the guy who did 100 laps. He got like 180 wheel spins, which is crazy. So maybe we'll get like 18 or something. Okay, I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to happen eventually, especially with that bridge. That bridge, man, they don't tell you have to brake as hard as you really do. So I don't know if you do. I always go flying off that bridge every single time. That's one of the killers of my runs when I'm with my friends, man. You just go off that bridge. It is killer. I really do like these endurance races though, so I'm considering doing this with every single big race in the game, like the Gauntlet, and I think there's another one or two that I can't remember the name of right now. But if you guys like this video, I'll absolutely do that. I'm excited to see which lap ends up being my best, because I know in some racing games, like I've played a lot of Trackmania, you'd think that like as you get better at the track, you do better, which is true. After some time, it's true. But it takes a long time to get to that point a lot of times, and sometimes your first run is literally your best. So I'm curious to see if my fastest lap is near the beginning or like towards the end. Now that we're a lap through, I've had some good time to get distance on these AI, and as you can see in the bottom left, it's really not that competitive anymore. I'm pretty far ahead. So maybe next time I do one of these really long endurance races, I'll take it up one more just to see if I can beat the next difficulty, because honestly, I have no idea what difficulty I can beat. Like I've said in the past, I'm usually like an auction house sniper and like a car collector, so I don't do as many races as some people do, so I have no idea like where to gauge my skill at. But I'm just going to go ahead and finish this lap up, and I'll see you guys at the end of lap 2. And we just finished lap 2. I mean, this is pretty smooth sailing, man. I'm having a lot of fun, honestly. This is just such a nice course. It's so relaxing. It's so chill. There's nothing, like, insane. There's, like, 2 hairpin turns, so it's not like I have to constantly be slamming on the brakes. You get to keep your speed and just cruise through the map. It's so nice. Honestly, this is kind of what I do when I'm playing the game. If I'm not like auction sniping or trying to make money or something, I usually just spawn and then don't realize that I'm driving and just drive for like 30 minutes. But we're doing it for a little longer than 30 minutes today. But yeah, lap 2 done. Feeling good. I'll check in with you guys at lap 3. And that's lap 4. All right, we're not doing too bad. I mean, lap 4 felt a little longer than the other ones, but 38 minutes in, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fresh. It's definitely not going to take 3 hours like I thought it was. It's probably going to take closer to like an hour and a half is a pretty good guess, I'd say. I'm still loving the GT3 RS. This car is literally my favorite car to drive in this game just because it drives so well. If you can win a race with it, if you can drive well enough, you can win a race with it. That's like the end-all be-all with this car. It's not the car's fault, it's your fault. That's what I love about it. We're coming up on the halfway mark. We're not too far away, so that's good. I've got that in the distance, you know what I mean? It's a light at the end of the tunnel, but it's really not at the end of the tunnel. It's halfway through the tunnel. So I'm just going to keep pushing. That's all we can do right now is just keep pushing, never quitting, not giving up, thinking about the end, imagining ourselves at the finish line. That's all of it. That's all we can do right now. And I'm describing this like it's a marathon, but in reality, I'm sitting in my chair very comfortably with a nice hoodie on in a very well air-conditioned room in a very hot day. So I'm actually just having a great time. I'm watching some great YouTube. It's good. So yeah, I'm going to keep pushing, and I'll check in with you guys at the end of this lap. And lap 5 is... Well, lap 4 is done. We're on to lap 5. Lap 5 is started. Not feeling too bad, man. I'm telling you, I'm just going to probably have to stand up and get some water at some point. But beyond that, man, we're feeling good. I'm having no problems right now. We're chilling. So we're just going to keep on pushing. That's all it is, man. It's just keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. And finally, we're actually done with lap 5. So that is halfway through. We just hit the halfway mark. We're at 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 9 seconds. And I'm skirting off the course because I'm distracted while talking. I wanted to do a little more commentary while I was actually driving. You know what I mean? While I'm actually going through the course, doing my rounds. But I've been a little bit, like, focused. It's not like when I drift. Like, if I'm drifting, I can't talk. But if I'm driving, it's still way harder to talk. Like, you got to focus on hitting the brakes at the right time, making sure you take the right line, making sure you're not going off the course. I mean, at one point, I know first place isn't... Oh, there you go. See what I'm saying? I got to focus. I'm not going to focus right now, but I got to focus. First place was right. I mean, he wasn't right behind me, but he wasn't that far. All in all, though, not a bad time. I'm not gonna lie. It's been, like I've said the past few times, like it's only been like probably a minute for you guys. For me, it's been like 13 minutes, so I keep saying this stuff, but it's been pretty chill. Pretty chill. Nothing too crazy. Been enjoying my time. So far, my best lap is 12:41. I don't know which lap that was. Okay, we're going off the bridge again, aren't we? No, we're not going off the bridge. We're not going off the bridge. No, but like my best lap was 12:41. I don't know which lap that was, so we'll have to see. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat that because that's a pretty dang good time. Like, I was shooting for, after the first lap, I think I got like a 13:20. So I was hoping for 13 maybe. 12:41 is pretty ridiculous. I'm feeling like an old man though. I can't lie. I jacked up my neck while sleeping last night and I'm really feeling it looking at this screen for this long. We'll have to push through that. That's the physical pain we're going through right now. You know, I said a marathon last time. You feel it, ankles, legs, everything's hurting, lungs aching. Right now, I've got my neck. That's where we're at. Maybe my lower back will start kicking in soon. Sometimes I'm sitting here, and I just can't help but think, like, man, imagine how much money I could have made on the auction house instead of just doing this. You know what I mean? Like, think about all the money I could have made, all the credits I could be rolling in right now. I'm gonna get to the end of this race, and the natural way you're supposed to make money through racing, man, I'm gonna get like 180,000 credits. They're gonna give me 2 levels. I'm gonna get 15 wheel spins, and I'm gonna get nothing from any of them. If you try and make money through just racing in this game, man, it is brutal. I was thinking about getting cruise control and just putting a rubber band on my right trigger because you could still brake apparently while holding the right trigger, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to tough it out. My right finger can handle this. I'll be all right. I'm a big boy. So I'm feeling good on lap 6 and I'll check in with you guys at the end of it. And that's lap 6. Okay, cool. So we're chilling, dude. We are rolling through these laps like nobody's business. Hour 16 on the clock. Only, what, we got this one and then 3 more. So 4 is not too bad, man. We've done 6. We can do 4. Trust me. We can do 4 more. There's not much to talk about, though. I mean, the car's been driving well. The laps have been going nice. My neck is starting to feel a little better already. We're doing great. So I'll see you guys at the end of this lap. All right, that's lap 7 done, but we've got a bit of an issue. Looking behind me, he's a little further than he was a second ago. I'm going to have to rewind that, like just small mistakes, because, dude, this guy is on my tail. Second place is not looking like it's gonna be second place for long. Now I guess I'm losing him like crazy right now, but you guys don't understand. I mean, he pushed me off the track. I had to rewind. Like, he was on me. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it in first. I thought I was gonna be able to keep it in first really easily because I had like a massive lead. I mean, we're having to rewind on everything. Usually I would have just slowed down right there. We could have taken it from there, but no, we gotta make sure everything's perfect. Yeah, he's not very far at all right now, so we're gonna have to make up some distance. Hopefully we can take this home. If I come in second place after all of this, I've spent the whole time in first, I will be so mad. Yeah, he's pretty much on me right now. We're gonna take this hairpin, hopefully that I can do a little better on the hairpin than he can. Nope, he took it pretty much perfect, and now third and fourth are right behind me. This is a disaster, bro. This is a disaster. I took that turn a little dirty, and now he's on me. I smacked into like a couple pieces of brush, and he is right behind me. This is terrifying. I was having so much fun. I was just chilling. The laps were nice. I kept saying that. The laps were, I'm cruising. I'm just having a good time. My competition is right on me at all times now. So there's nothing chill about this anymore. Okay, we've got a little bit of distance on him. We've got a little bit of space to make mistakes. If something happens, it's okay. I just don't like when he's right behind me. That is not the scenario I want to be in. So I'm liking where we're at a little bit more now. All right, I'm feeling a lot better now, dude. That was really scary. He was right on me for so long. It was probably like 3 minutes. But now we've got some good space to breathe, so we can go back to just cruising the laps. And that's lap 8 finished, man. We're on the last couple legs. We're so close. We've got like 20-something-ish minutes left, like almost 30 minutes left. It's not gonna be that bad. We're almost there. We're just pulling through at this point. Okay. We're done with lap 9. We're on the last lap of the entire race. Feeling good, feeling great. It's a little tiring near the end, I will say. I don't know how that guy did 100 laps of this. I would be in a treacherous state of mind. Honestly, right now, it's just getting it's a little boring, but it's fine. We're at 1 hour, 55 minutes spent doing the same race. We're gonna get it done. We're super close to being done, and I'm excited to see what I get as rewards because I've never done a race longer than probably 13 minutes because I think the Goliath is the longest race I've done. So once we're done with this, I'm going to review all the stuff that I get and I'll show you guys because I don't know. This is kind of a science experiment for me. We'll have to keep in mind the bonus that I get. I have a 40% bonus to my difficulty because of like the Drivatar, all that stuff. So it's not like an 80% difficulty boost or something like that. It's relatively low. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this lap off, and I'll see you guys at the finish line. All right, man, we're on the final stretch. We're so close, dude. It's right there. I can feel it in my fingertips. Oh, I think I just missed a checkpoint. So we're going to go back really quick. I don't have my hand on my controller. There we go. All right, sweet. Oh, the final stretch, dude. It has been quite the journey, my friends. It has been quite the journey. We've come this far though, and we are in first by a long shot. Okay, so we're gonna get first. This isn't gonna be a PB lap, unfortunately, probably because of what I just did where I went off the road. But yeah, seems like it. But oh my goodness, a 10-lap Goliath is complete. Some of these AI had insane lap times. That's a 12:24 at the bottom there, but he finished in last. So I don't know what happened, but I guess consistency is key. Wrap it in the hair kind of thing. I don't know, but we're gonna go next. I'm excited to see what rewards we get here. There's me in my glorious chicken suit. Somebody raced this in a Mazda. That's kind of crazy to me. We got, okay, that's a couple of XP points. So we're going to level up a couple times. In total, what is that? Like 320, maybe 350,000 XP. So we're going to level up a couple times. I'm going to watch these levels roll. We're up to 108. That's 109. Can we keep going? 110. Oh my goodness, man. This is dirty. This is insane levels of XP. It just keeps going too. Like it doesn't stop. I'm at 113, 114 already. This is insane. Oh, I like how I ignored the giant number that tells me exactly how much XP there is. 339,000. Okay, but we've got a wheel spin. I think it's only going to do one right now, though. Yeah, it's only going to do one. And then we're going to get back to the menu, and we'll see how many it gives me here. So event complete, 339,000 XP, 1.4 million credits just from doing the actual event. That's crazy. And then over here, we have 9+ wheel spins. So we've got 11 wheel spins. I feel like I didn't get anything that good out of my super wheel spins, honestly. The super wheel spin opening was tragic. So I'm going to sell that. If I get anything good, I'll show you guys, but I don't think I'm going to get much like actual stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much the best thing I got besides the first thing. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I don't know how many skill points. I'm at 108. I think I was at like 50. So I actually got a lot of skill points too, which is pretty surprising because I wasn't trying to go for them. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I did say I recommend it. I really don't recommend that. Maybe do like 2 or 3 laps. It is a nice long race, so you could do it for like 30, 40 minutes. But I don't know if I'd recommend you do it for 2 hours. That was pretty treacherous. But if you guys did enjoy, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.